What's up, Lakers Nation? This is Lakers Fan News, and today I'm bringing you a hot piece of intel straight from behind the scenes of the NBA. A piece of information that could shift the direction of our franchise heading into the 2025-26 season. And no, this isn't some shallow social media rumor. This is analysis based on reliable sources, strategic market insight, and the perspective of someone who lives and breathes the inner workings of the Lakers every single day. The name of the hour? Kevin Love. And before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications, because here you get serious analysis, hot insider reports, and the emotion of someone who lives every second of this glorious NBA franchise. That's right. The veteran NBA champion, LeBron James' former teammate, and one of the most experienced players in the league, could be packing his bags for Los Angeles. And the signs are becoming increasingly clear. According to journalist Jake Fisher, one of the most respected names in the NBA market, Kevin Love has one wish at this stage of his career: to play for a big-market franchise, one with visibility, competitive structure, and real championship aspirations. And when he says that, two names immediately come up: New York Knicks and Los Angeles Lakers. Kevin Love, 36, was recently part of a three-team trade that sent Norman Powell to the Miami Heat and John Collins to the LA Clippers. Love ended up with the Utah Jazz, but everything suggests that this is just a pit stop. The Jazz are rebuilding, focusing on developing young talent for the long term. Kevin Love clearly doesn't fit that timeline. Even though he's under contract for 1 year at $4 million, sources close to the situation say a buyout is on the table. And that would pave the way for what many consider inevitable: a reunion with LeBron James in Los Angeles. And this isn't just nostalgia, there's real logic to it. The bond between Love and LeBron runs deep. Together, they pulled off one of the greatest comebacks in NBA history, winning the 2016 championship against the Warriors. There's chemistry there, mutual respect, and tactical understanding that can make all the difference in the playoffs. And let's be real, the Lakers need frontcourt depth. AD is still the anchor on both ends, but the rotation lacks reliable options. Even at his age, Love offers spacing, high basketball IQ, and tons of experience. Last season with the Heat, even in limited minutes, he shot 35.8% from three. That's gold in a system built around LeBron drives and Davis pick and rolls. In 3 seasons with the Heat, Love played 99 games, starting 31 of them. His averages? 7.8 points, 5.6 rebounds, 33.5% from three. Nothing flashy, but rock solid. Last season, he only played 23 games, averaging 10.1 minutes, but upped his long-range shooting to 35.8%. Translation: he delivers when called upon. But more than stats, Kevin Love is a playoff player. He brings calm, court vision, and leadership. He's the kind of guy who can play just 12 to 15 minutes and still shift the momentum of a close series. Sure, the Knicks are still an option, especially as a big-market team with cap space to add a veteran. But here's the real question: which project is more attractive today? The Knicks, still searching for their identity? Or the Lakers, now led by J.J. Redick, with a modern philosophy and a revamped roster built around LeBron? To me, the answer is obvious. The Lakers are betting on a mix of youth and experience, athleticism, and basketball IQ. And in that context, Kevin Love might be the perfect bridge. He wouldn't come in as a star, but as a defined role player with impact, all without affecting the salary cap. On a veteran minimum deal, around $3 million, the cost-benefit is excellent. Most importantly, he understands the game, knows where to be, passes well, and leads in the locker room. Kevin Love is no longer the 20-point, 12-rebound machine. But he knows exactly who he is today. And that self-awareness is priceless for a team chasing balance and a winning mindset. Also, J.J. Redick knows Love well. They were teammates on Team USA. And Redick values spacing, off-ball movement, tactical reading, everything Love provides. He could play as a stretch 5, pair with AD, or be the guy who comes off the bench in the second quarter to keep the flow without hurting the offense or defense. Let's not forget the psychological weight either. Kevin Love is respected on and off the court. In a locker room with LeBron, Davis, Reeves, and rising names like Christie or Hood-Schifino, he can be the calming presence. The veteran who leads by example, speaks when needed, and guides the group with purpose. Now picture this: final week before the All-Star break, a tough road stretch, and AD picks up a minor injury. The coach needs to rotate the lineup. Who do you want on the floor to stabilize the team? A raw youngster? Or an NBA champion who knows how to protect a lead and turn around a tough game? The answer is crystal clear. And here's another important point many haven't brought up yet: the relationship between Love and the new coaching staff. As mentioned, Redick and Love have history. And now as a coach, Redick needs voices on the court who reflect his message. Love can be exactly that: an extension of the coach, a mentor who understands the philosophy and helps keep the team's identity intact, even when the pressure is high. Honestly, that's something the Lakers really need right now. After seasons of ups and downs, tactical instability, and emotional swings, it's time to rebuild the team's core culture. And players like Kevin Love help with that. They don't just contribute technically. They establish the winning mindset the Lakers have always sought to preserve. Another key point: contract flexibility. If Love gets a buyout from Utah, he'd be free to sign for an affordable deal. The Lakers could bring him in on a veteran minimum, keeping their financial flexibility intact for the rest of the season, and maybe even for a future trade deadline move. This approach would allow the front office to test the fit with zero risk, keeping the roster competitive and ready for the playoff push. Still not convinced about Love's real impact? Remember, just 2 seasons ago, he was a key presence for the Heat in the playoffs. Limited minutes, sure, but smart positioning, game vision, and defensive awareness. That's the kind of thing that separates first-round exits from championship contenders. So here's the big question looming in El Segundo and Figueroa Street. Will the Lakers front office move fast enough? Because one thing is clear: there is real interest. And LeBron, as always, plays a central role. We know that when the king speaks, things move quickly. If he's signaling he wants Love on the team, the front office will get to work. This is a pivotal year, and LeBron wants no wasted efforts. He wants a ring. Personally, I see this as a natural fit, both tactically and emotionally. The Lakers need stability, depth, court IQ, and a player who can carry the load when the stars sit. Kevin Love brings all of that. And to close this out with full clarity, Love wouldn't be a miracle fix. He's not an all-star anymore. But in the right role, with well-managed minutes, he can absolutely be a difference maker. Because in the playoffs, the winning team isn't the one with the most hype, it's the one with the most reliable options. Now it's your turn, Lakers fans. I've given my analysis, based on insider info, data, and tactical read. But I want to hear from you. Do you think Kevin Love still has what it takes to contribute at a high level? Does he fit this new game plan with JJ Redick at the helm? Or should the Lakers target younger, more athletic alternatives? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll be watching closely and replying to the best takes in the next video. And if you enjoy this type of content, real behind-the-scenes info, accurate market reads, and pure purple and gold passion, smash that like button, subscribe, and hit the bell. Here on Lakers Fan News, you'll stay informed about every move of the most glorious franchise in the NBA. But more than that, you'll be part of building this journey with us every single day. Catch you in the next breakdown, Lakers Nation. Until then, go Lakers.